Holly Fisher here with Fisher Creative Marketing. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Monday Marketing Minute. I want to share with you one of my favorite tricks for making marketing content creation a little bit easier. And that is to start with a piece of anchor content. What do I mean by anchor content? Well, that could be a blog post, a video, maybe a podcast, if you do a regular podcast, or a video podcast, if you do that. Something that takes you a little more time to create, and it's a little bit of a meatier piece of content. Then what you can do once you have that anchor content created is chop that up into a bunch of smaller pieces of content that you can use on social media or in email campaigns. That way you're making the most of this piece of content that you've created. We don't want to just create a blog post and talk about it one time. We don't want to take the time to create a video, put it on YouTube, and then we just hope that people find it, right? We really want to share and talk about that piece of anchor content as much as possible. So let's say you've written a blog post with 5 reasons why people should be doing email marketing. Well, there's 5 different social media posts, right? Each one of those reasons could be its own social media post. If you've done a video, can you edit that video up into smaller sound bites that then can be used on Instagram or in an email? So how can you maximize the content that you've created? And that's the idea behind creating that anchor content. I don't want you to sit down at your desk every day and go, oh my gosh, I've got to post on Instagram. What should I say? You've created this anchor piece of content. Let's use it as much as we possibly can. If you have a virtual assistant or someone that can help you with that, you could create the anchor content and then let that person help edit, create the graphics, chunk up the video into little bite-sized sound bites. So I hope that's a helpful way for you to approach content creation and maybe makes it just a little bit easier for you. You can also think about that as you're using the Fuel for Your Marketing Ultimate Annual Planner. This is a fantastic resource that I've created that makes it really easy for you to streamline and simplify your content creation. And so that will help you get organized. You can get into there every month and think about what are those couple of anchor content pieces that I want to create, and then how can I break those up and use them over the course of the month. And hopefully that will make your content creation process easier and more effective. Thanks so much for joining me for this episode of Monday Marketing Minute. I look forward to sharing even more ways that I can help you fuel your marketing.